Now, I'd like to call upon the 6 finalists. Team 4, Bhaskar Lath and team. Team 7, Tejas Sindal and team. Team 18, Kunjpreet Arora and team. Team 19, Ayushi Shukla and team. Team 27, Ferron and team. Team 40, Dr. S.A. Sheshadri and team. Now, I'd like to call each one by one for the elevator pitch. Each team will get 2 minutes to pitch on their ideas. Now, as a first, I'd like to call Bhaskar Lath and team. Please come on to the stage, guys.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is Bhaskar from ReCity Network Private Limited. So majority of us have understood that plastic per se is not the problem. Uncollected plastic waste is. I would like to add another point to it. Plastic pollution is not an individual problem. It is a collective, an ecosystem, and a global problem. The interesting part is the solution for this lies with individual, and the demand for the same also lies with an individual. Just imagine today if I feel like solving this problem and I start segregating the waste at my house, but there is no better collection system coming in, then nothing will work. Say if there are better collection system, but the workers are not paid well, they are not trained, or they are not provided with the right skills, then they won't be collecting the waste as expected. Let's assume the waste is getting collected, but at the same time there are no facilities to sort them, process them, and take it ahead. Then again the problem will not solve. Let's assume it is even getting sorted, but then there has to be a demand from the market to buy that material. If that is not happening, then again we are at the same place. So in such a scenario, who will create the demand? It's people like us who are going to push the brands to ask for material which is recycled to a certain specifications which are environmentally sustainable. This is exactly what ReCity does. We work in cities with consumers, waste workers, as well as urban local bodies for improving the waste management system and responsible consumerism. Then we work with brands and provide them with high quality, digitally traceable recyclates, which they can use in their products. And then third, we deploy digital technology which can trace the movement of waste from your household to the end product, and you can see the journey of waste on our technology. In last 5 years, we have diverted 53,000 metric tons of waste from the landfills. We have improved the lives of 2,700 waste workers, and we have unlocked $1 million for urban local bodies as well as informal supply chain. In the next 5 years, our dream is to divert 5 lakh metric tons of plastics from the forest, rivers, and oceans, impact 25,000 waste workers, and provide you and myself packaging with a simple QR code by scanning which you can easily see the movement of waste from your household and how this bottle reached you, and also the kind of environmental and the social impact this investment of additional 5 to 10 rupees has created. That's all. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Bhaskar Lath. I'd like to call Tejal Sindal onto the stage.
Hello. Hello, everyone. I think Mr. Prashant and Narasimhan also spoke about this. 14 out of the 20 most polluted cities are in India right now. And that is because we are building the scale of New York every month. And that kills about 7 million people every year due to air pollution that is really happening. I am Tejas Sindal. I'm an architect, and I'm the founder of Carbon Craft. What we do at Carbon Craft is we convert carbon emissions, which looks somewhat like this. This is also in your lungs right now. And we convert that into a building material, which looks something like this, like beautiful tiles. The larger vision of the company is to really prevent air pollution and reverse climate change at scale. How do we really do that? We have a 3-stage proprietary process: collect, process, build. We collect the carbon from various factories and partners. We then process this carbon in our facility in Hubli. We then send it to Morbi, which is also the second largest tile manufacturing hub in the world. We work with a 200-year-old craft to prepare any plain, pattern, or customizable tiles with that. These tiles use only 1/5 of the energy. They prevent 15 minutes of diesel car pollution, 70% is upcycled materials, and it's absolutely handcrafted at the moment, which means that it has a certain amount of social impact associated to it as well, while it has an environmental impact as well. We are working with brands like Adidas, we're talking to Mahindras, we're talking to Tatas for large-scale deployment right now. In the next 3 years, we want to prevent 3 billion liters of air from being polluted with a 1 million square feet of deployment and add 100 artisans into our army to reach this goal. With that, I would like to urge all of you to think, where is this carbon better stored? In your lungs or in our tiles? Thank you.
Thank you, Tejas. Next, I'd like to call upon Kunjpreet Arora. Please come onto the stage.
Have you ever wondered the bricks that you use to construct your house comes from where? Hi, my name is Kunjpreet Arora and I'm the co-founder of Angira Science Private Limited. It comes from the largest source of air polluting industry which contributes up to 9% of the carbon emission to the total carbon emission that our country produces. Also, it consumes around more than 350 million tons of fertile soil, 25 metric tons of coal and million tons of water each year. On the other side, our country reported to generate around 3.5 million tons of plastic waste, majorly of which ends up into the water body or in cement factories for burning. So here we are, we have developed a lightweight, damp-proof and high-quality bricks, which is 30% lighter in weight, 80% damp-proof and 40% stronger as compared by the modular clay brick. It has been tested by the government-accredited NABL and ISO laboratory and has shown outstanding working performance with a pilot structure built of it with the cement mortar and the temperature variation. Also, we achieved this using our patent-pending in-house and automized technology, which is 90% faster and 50% and requires 50% less capital. Our mission is to provide sustainable technology to the brick manufacturers to create micro entrepreneurs in tier 1, tier 2 cities, as well as solve the issue of waste management from our country. We have recently closed our pre-seed round led by CIE at Ahmedabad and are backed by Brigade Group. At last, I would say that we are on a mission of improving the world by recycling the waste and reducing the carbon emission brick by brick. Thank you for listening to me.
Thank you, Kunjpreet Arora. Next, I'd like to call upon Ayushi Shukla.
Namaskaram, I am Ayushi Shukla from Cryba Bottles Private Limited. So 25 million children are born in India per year, which is like 1/5 of the world's population, 1/5 of the world's kids population. So 10 million plastic bottles used by the kids that directly goes to the landfill without being recycled. 1 million, which makes it to 1 million tons of plastic going to the landfills. So plastic ingestion by humans, if I talk, is equivalent to eating a credit card per week. So if I come to kids, since they are newborn and their cells are very naive, so when they are drinking water, when they are drinking milk from a plastic feeding bottle, they are consuming up to 1.6 million microplastic, which released from the bottle and goes to their body and leads to various disorders like diabetes, obesity, low sperm count, infertile ovaries, cancers and whatnot. So here we are. So even if you go to a chemist shop and if you try to find a steel bottle, the chances are very less. 90% of the market is dominated by the plastic feeding bottles. So our small initiative is extremely impactful in terms of eradicating this non-avoidable plastic bottles and replacing it with high-grade reusable and long-lasting steel bottles with more features that makes parenting easy. Cryba is eco-friendly next-generation baby feeding bottles, and our goal is the safety of kids and planet's well-being. And we are doing it by, we want to keep the harmful plastic, petroleum-based plastic out of the mouth of our children and save the environment from plastic. So we are trying to fix the environment by one bottle at a time. So we are providing reusable and multi-purposable bottles which are made up of food-grade stainless steel with a thermochromatic band, a warmer, a UV sterilizer. So the same bottle, by replacing the top part of the bottle, it can be used up to 10 years of age. That's all.
Thank you, Ayushi. Next finalist I'd like to call upon is Ferron and team.
A warm greetings to all present here. We have ideated an assistive helmet which is mainly for Indian society and for Indian roads. Our main motto is to save lives and to create an accident-free society. We ideated this helmet especially for Indian roads. We have done many surveys. Out of this, we came to know that millions and millions of families affected due to bike accidents, and we want to reduce these bike accidents by our ideation. You can have a stat that 6 people die each and every year in India due to bike accident. And Indian market accepts products which are cheap and best. And our product is just 8,888 rupees, which is cheap, and we are giving with high quality applications. We think this is our way for giving back to the society. Thank you.
Thank you, Farhan. Now I'd like to call upon Avantika and team.
Hello, investors, jury members, and all the audience present here. This is Harshada and this is Avantika. So we are undergraduate students studying BSc Life Science in Jain, deemed to be university. And thank you everyone for giving us this opportunity. So how many of you guys like cookies which are rich with soluble fibers and are all healthy?
I guess all of us likes cookies.
So yeah, even I like cookies. So when we were going through few processes of extraction of soluble dietary fibers from cookies, we just found out that there's a lot of tons of waste which have been excreted into the environment just by the process of extraction method of these dietary fibers for the cookies. So we being life science students, we were like really shocked by this fact, and we wanted to bring a method of extraction of these soluble dietary fibers from medicinally significant seed varieties and induce them into few of the food products so that they're completely eco-friendly and they're completely environmental friendly.
So here we are with a methodology that produces 0% industrial waste. So the methodology which we are using for producing our soluble dietary fibers just includes the fungal sources and the plant sources that are very environmental sustainable, and it has 0% impact on environment. So that is very nice.
So we are really proud about this fact that the method which we are using has completely no harm to the environment, and it is going to be a really good alternative method for those other manufacturing companies to use them, because the total environmental waste and the waste that are produced which are excreted to the environment can completely be come up to a very significant smaller rate. So we are very happy with the method which we have brought, because they're completely sustainable for the environment and they're completely eco-friendly.
And when we come to the market part of soluble fiber, so we can see that there's a 13% increase in the market of soluble fiber every year. So it's a huge market to cover up now. Like production of soluble fiber with environmental friendly method, it's such a nice idea we can implement, and we can give this to our environment without letting our environment to get hurt.
So these are the soluble dietary fibers which we have extracted by completely eco-friendly methods, and these are a small example where we have induced them in the cookies. And later coming to the part where we have three main things as our motto: sustainability, quality, and diversification. So we would like to use these three main goals in our project, and like to get a sustainable environment amongst us. Thank you.
Thank you, Avantika and team. When all the performances have given a wonderful performance, I'd like to call one more team onto the stage, team number 32, Arun and team.
Hello, good morning everyone. Let me start with shooting on some questions on to you. Have you ever been able to find out how much an individual electrical appliance charges you every month? No. Anyone would like to reduce your monthly electricity bills naturally? That's where our product comes in, and we call it Advanced Energy Monitoring System. Okay, let me just start with its functionality. What it can do is, it will be able to identify each appliance's consumption along with it, and it will be able to exhibit in a mobile application visually using charts, and it will also have an payment gateway right through which you can pay your monthly bills. Imagine, let's take my college for example. They pay around 3 lakh rupees per month for electricity. If we could save 10% of that bill, the 12th month's bill will be absolutely free. Only when we know only when we understand our consumption, only then we can optimize our bills. That's how it works. And this product in future can be integrated with any electricity board, for instance, take Karnataka electricity board or any other electricity board, and can be implemented in every one of our house. The scope of this product is literally very high because any building with an electricity connection would definitely need a smart meter. Thank you for the great opportunity. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Arun and team. Now I request Patil Ji to announce the runners as well as the winners of EYSS 2022. Over to you, sir.
I think it's very difficult for us to choose only just winners. As I said, I was telling earlier, all the participants who have actually come out, we actually consider them as the winners because they have invariably started their effort to say, hey, how can we actually contribute ourselves and pledging themselves that they're going to be eco-friendly stuff. So big kudos for all the participants, irrespective of the regions where they come from. We actually have got from 5 different states in South India applying for this. Thanks a lot for all the university support, incubators and accelerators who actually nominated some of the startups. So I don't just like to say for all the winners there is something. There is a takeaway for all the participants. EYSS is here for long, headed by Gautama and the entire team here. We will be here to help you assist whatever best we can. All we can do is we can certainly facilitate for you with the right connects as required. So please feel free to reach out to us. We actually have a separate session for you guys, which we'll do it after the lunch. With that, I would love to, as I said, we divided into 3 different categories. One is we wanted youngsters to jump into this problem-solving attitude is why we opened up something called as an ideation stage. Somebody who can think an audacious goal, at the same time have some sort of merit in saying that, hey, I believe in this idea, this is how I build it. It is not easier for anybody to just articulate their idea in front of a jury. I mean, it's just being an entrepreneur, I always feel elevator speeches are done in 2-3 minutes. We know what it goes through. So kudos to all the people is why we wanted people to apply in that category. Second is something we have a POC, somebody who has got a proof of concept, which they can demonstrate. Tabletop, show it that this skill it will work out. We need further R&D to see how we can go to the next stage. And the third one are something GTM, go to market ready stage. They've already built a product where they've already been testing with some customers and they are now looking to see how they can scale it. So these are the last 3 categories what we selected, and we want to award in all the categories. So we don't want to say, we don't want to compare between these 3 categories. We have separately made sure that ideation startups pitch separately, POC says separately, and GTM says separately. So with that, I would announce team number 27 and 32 as one of the runner-ups in the ideation stage startups. So I would request all of you guys to come on the stage. I would request people on the stage. I'll also request Gopalji and Ganpatiji if they can come on stage with help us with some sort of felicitation with these entrepreneurs here. It would be a good energy booster for them. I think this is the least what we can do. As I said, recognizing our own people who are doing something better is something what we should all be proud of. So team 37, 32 and 27. So I would also request the team follow-up on the POC stage. Team 18 to join us on the stage at the POC stage. Team 18. Yeah, please. Hey, I would request Vikas from Rain Matters and also Nareshji. Come. Please. Ganpatiji. Gopalji, we have here? Yeah. Gautama, if you can join, that will be great. Please. Come. A big round of applause. Team number 27, okay. Yeah, please. Team number 27 in the ideation stage. Okay, can you please take the stage? So team number 18, Kunjpreet and Aurora and team. A big round of applause, please. Can we request team number 4, Bhaskar, as one of the first runner-up for the GTM stage in the runner-ups part of it. Bhaskar, please. Yep. Yeah, Trishna ji, please. Sorry, I didn't notice you. My bad. Kunjit, please. Yes. So team number 18. Yeah, please. Thanks a lot for all your enthu and taking all the pain to coming here and presenting it out. So if I request Bhaskar from the GTM stage, go-to-market stage. Thanks a lot, ReCity team coming all the way and gracing the occasion. Team 4. Thanks a lot, Bhaskar. A round of applause would actually encourage them to do a lot more things here. Thanks a lot, Naresh. So it's now time for awarding the winners who have a cash prize from Rainmatter here. I would request the team from the Rainmatter team to be here. I call upon the stage, the ideation stage, Dr. Sheshadri and team. A big round of applause in the ideation stage. So I request Trishna ji to join this team. Congratulations. Please. Yeah. A big round of applause will help them. You guys are the future because you have taken the entire pain to see how we can actually do our eco-friendly products as well. Thanks a lot. So I call upon Ayushi Ji Shukla for a winner in a POC category to join us on the stage. Ayushi Ji. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Ayushi ji, please. So I request Trisha ji and the entire team to visit it. A big round of congratulations to Ayushi ji and team. So they have a cash award in these categories, the winners, given by Rainmatter Foundation. We thank them for the encouragement, what they have given for all of us. And I call upon the Tejas, Sidnal and team from Carbon Crafts, the winner in the GTM category. Tejas. I also thank the entire CMRT team here for helping us with the entire arrangements, entire eVices team for putting entire efforts on that. Tejas. Yeah. Can I also request BNMG to please join us here? Please. Thanks a lot, Tejas and Prashant, for honoring them. There's a cash award for them from Rainmatter Foundation. thanks a lot, Prashant, Vineet, and Gopalji, and Nareshji, and also from the Rain Matter Foundation. So as I said, there might be very few winners on the stage, but we all are winners by participating in this event and then making it such a huge success.